what's going down? Coming at you live from the 51st state. It is Rad Toys Galaxy. That's Rad. That's me. We're hanging out. We're doing World Makers Consortium episode 74. It's gonna be a good time. We have New Brooklyn Naval Yard on tonight, so I feel like not as many people know about him as they should. It's been pretty crazy world building. I will be your host this evening as usual, and yeah, we don't really have just call the other guys also hosts. So we'll bring out Zilla first.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Nice shirt, buddy.
The old thank you. You know where I found this is on let's bring out the other guys. Let's not get into that just yet.
We'll bring them out and then we'll talk. We'll talk. So next up is Famine Studios.
What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Happy Friday.
Right on, right on. I feel like this is a new camera angle for Famine for the show. Just a little more
much better looking than you are, yeah. Yep.
He's right in there. Whatever. Pretty fella.
He's
all right,
handsome.
so
I've met him. I licked him. I licked his face.
All right,
like a little cat.
I wasn't sure you were going to want to join there, Brian, after seeing that episode, but that's the way she goes. That's the way she goes. But before we get gabbing too much here, because I know what we're like, we're gonna take off here, and our guest is gonna fall asleep backstage.
It's true.
So let's bring out New Brooklyn Naval Yard, and Matt, welcome to the show, buddy.
Welcome. He's sleeping.
What's going on, man? So yeah, you fell asleep early. You might, unless you're a narcoleptic, then but
we're not shaming you if you are.
Yeah. But I started following you a little while ago on Instagram, and I was pretty blown away by some of your builds, and just everything you do, man. It's really cool.
Thank you.
So why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm an elder millennial who's retired, and I have a space in my basement where I get to world build, and pretty much it.
Right on. And you shared something a little bit before the show. So your buying habits, you try to get everything pretty much on the cheap. You're kind of like Famine that way.
Yeah. When I can,
When you can.
He's calling you cheapskates, Famine. That's what he's saying. You little junkyard dog. You little doggy. You little junkyard dog.
I'm a slut for savings. Everybody knows it. It's how I party.
The deals are out there, and you just got to find them.
They are, man. I'm like addicted to ollies. I like when Zilla's got to like chain me up next time I get down there. I'm like, I just went fucking like crazy.
Dude, if there is like an hour gap, like where did Ray go? Oh, I think he went up to the ollies again.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Oh, your weekend of the wedding, that was hilarious. You guys are like, oh, we're gonna just go and do this, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, what am I gonna do for 2 hours? Ollies. But I'm finally getting to paint all those Ned B's I bought, which was crazy.
Yeah, they look great, man.
I was showing me some crazy stuff. We'll get into that a little bit later. But no, man, I'm like still opening crap from like my first trip down there in like August.
I have so much more crap to give you too. So
I know. Well, I'm glad like next time I go down, I'm only going to your house. Well, Tone can give me stuff too if you want.
I don't know if we're gonna see Tone. He might be actually in Star Wars Land in Disney World. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's the same week. Like so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's on my schedule's flexible.
But we can link it up at some time, or maybe the week after. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Why don't you guys join him in Disneyland?
Yeah,
I wish I could go to Disneyland or Disney World. Yeah.
Tell Tone if he pays for all of us, we will all go to Disneyland together.
He's got it. He's got us. He said he could probably.
Yeah. He just got to sell all his toys. It's all good, man.
He could if he sold all his toys and his systems and his books and all of his crazy museum that he has. Yeah.
Right on. All right. Well, I'm going to say hi to a few people in the chat here as they keep rolling in. We've got, of course, Bjorn was here first.
If Collector 425 comes up, he said he was going to be naked because it's really hot in his house. So.
Oh shit! Okay, what is it on fire or something?
No, he's in. Where's he live? He lives in Oh man, I messed up. I know he lives in
Tucson,
New York.
Arizona.
He's in New York, but I don't know if it's the Bronx or where he's at. But
There's
I guess
no place in New York that's hot right now.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying
That
in
sounds like
his
a lie.
in his place, it's hot. Like because it's either really hot or really cold. There's no in between. So he's like, I'll be
Oh,
watching.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll be watching your show tonight in my drawers, and I was like, all right. So now
That's
I'm
the
calling
one-
him
Well,
out.
that's not naked. He's in his drawers, man. What are you doing?
I,
yeah.
you
I
know,
don't even know what
naked.
naked is.
I painted a picture, and now there's shorts on it. I don't like that. Anyway,
Yeah, if there's anybody that knows naked, it's Famine. So there you go.
And he knows collectors.
you
He
don't
met
know what I've
collectors,
got
so
under here. You have no idea what's underneath this from this shirt down. This could be a
it's all.
crop
It's a
top, and you
party.
wouldn't know.
It's a party.
All right, well, let's keep the camera above the belt tonight, fellas. That's all I gotta
You mind
say.
your business.
Oh, sassy over there, sassy. But so we got Bjorn in the chat. We got Ian's not feeling too well, so he'll catch us on the flippity flop. Get well soon, brother. We've got David Dunn in the chat tonight. We've got Triple D Outpost, CB671. Welcome back. We have our good brother, Lord of Thane. What's going on, Angus? We've got, oh wow, Timbo Toys is out tonight. You go check this out.
Timbo.
You can find a link and buy some fabulous merchandise from his online stores. We have Tripping with Toys.
Speaking of online stores, Rad, what is that wonderful shirt you're wearing?
Oh, well, this is from Famine's T Public, but also Wentzilla is wearing a Rad Toys Galaxy shirt, and you can
Look at these colors, man.
I
Good
know,
God.
that's wild, eh?
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can follow this link scrolling across the bottom of the screen here to get your very own World Makers Consortium merchandise, or you can follow Famine's socials over to his page.
Beautiful.
And also on the WMC page, you can get Wentzilla merchandise.
Ooh, and Amrex. We got Amrex spot merch.
Oh yeah.
So we got all sorts of merch.
And then you can also pick up the Station People T-shirt over there.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of goodies and other stuff. Yeah, you can pretty much get the logos put on anything, like coffee cups, underwears, banners, whatever you want to do, man. If you want to like 20-foot by 20-foot Rad Toys Galaxy banner, like draping your house, you can do that.
Which who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Yes. Yeah. Shit. Who doesn't, man?
Me? I don't. I do not.
That's all right. Maybe we can get 10 out of it or something. But carrying on the chat here, we have what the awesome. Awesome.
That might be my child.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Matt's child. Welcome to the show.
Oh boy.
Sorry. That's one of them.
Yeah. We've got Better Ray Bob in the chat. What's going on, Bob? Remember, you can check out Brian and Bob on Sunday nights at what time, Brian?
7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, and they do Into the Toy Box. So they literally will go into your toy box. It's not very.
Yeah, I wish they'd stop. They don't ever put things back, and I got to clean it up. It's bullshit.
We're like the cousins that comes over and plays with your shit and just leaves everything everywhere before we leave.
My mom says I gotta go. Sorry.
And then it's like the dumb cousin that brings a cool toy over, and you want to trade like a shitty toy for it. I used to try that with my cousins all the time, but they would get me sometimes when I was younger. It's like, hey, do you want this G.I. Joe Raptor figure for that Snake Eyes figure? And I'm like, oh, it's a Birdman for sure. And then you find out it's like not even a ninja; he's just like a dude with a bird head. That's it. All right. Well, I don't know. I apologize. I think maybe I missed Pirates of the Galaxy, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. They're rolling in right now. But all right. Well, last week I was under the weather, so I apologize for missing that show. But it would not have been a fun time at all. It was quite an extensive flu. And then we had Zilla. We haven't streamed for almost a month. We were saying the other day because you had to shovel out the entirety of Michigan when we got that storm.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he shoveled every
entire state
himself, every street, while smelling burning turnips and marijuana.
Yeah, that's what it was. How'd you know?
I was with you in Bay City. That turnip smells wild, dude. I don't know, like.
Are you talking about sugar beets, dude?
Oh yeah, not turnips, sugar beets. Sorry,
I was like, what the?
turnips.
Yeah, sugar beets. Yeah, it's my poo poo. Yeah.
It's what they call them in Canada.
Yeah, we can't grow sugar beets. We just have turnips. You know what?
Yeah,
Like,
so wherever you live, you get sugar from where I live, probably. So
except if you live where they have sugar cane.
There's a place right outside of Albany at the port, and in the 60s, a giant molasses drum, like massive, huge, like an acre large, burst and
oh,
leaked. I think 3 people died, and there was a bunch of
oh
injuries.
wow.
It's still in the summertime when it gets hot enough, you can smell the molasses in the air because it just saturated the ground, the concrete, everything. And even after the years of the rain and everything, it's just still baked into everything. So when it gets over like 90 in the summertime, you're driving by the port, you can still smell that sweet, heavy molasses smell.
Oh wow.
Better
Big
than a chicken coop
mud
in the
scuffer.
summer.
What's that, Brian?
Wow.
I said better than a chicken coop in the summertime.
Yeah, no, screw that noise.
Oh, dude, it's better than chicken coop at any time of the year, man.
Better than
I'll
New
go in there in the
Jersey
wintertime.
ever.
That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
In the 100-degree heat, all that shit stinks, man.
Triple G
Literally.
said it was 50,000 gallons.
Oh.
It was a disgusting amount. Like the thing broke, and it's, you'd think molasses moves slow, but also that much weight and pressure just pushed it, so people couldn't get out of the way. There were cars stuck, equipment stuck. Like it was.
Can you imagine if you
bad.
went down by molasses, bro? I know it's not funny, but
No, it's a little funny.
It is funny.
It's a little funny, yeah.
It's like
like how did
when
your
Deadpool-
grandpa die? Like molasses?
It's like
Oh,
when
he ate too
Deadpool was
much?
chasing the guy with the Zamboni. Like it's a Zamboni. You could probably get away, but still at the same time, you're getting run over by a Zamboni.
Because I'm picturing like the Austin Powers scene, right?
Yeah.
No, and just like molasses moving.
Oh, that'd be a horrible
you can Google
way.
it. It was at the Port of Albany.
That'd be a horrible way to go.
Oh, yeah. Bjorn said it's also the town. Oh, he's saying he grew up in Northfield, Michigan, where they made malto meal factory. So it smelled good all the time. I don't know what malto meal is, but it sounds like it smells delicious.
Yeah, it's an American thing. We don't share with you guys.
Oh, just like turnips. We'll keep our turnips, thank you.
Sugar beets.
I don't know. Like turnips are so gross. I can't even imagine who dug one up and like tasted it. Was like, let's eat these. Like they taste like crap. Like so.
Well, they had a lot of time on their hand back in the old days, Rad.
They didn't have a lot of toys.
Yeah. I guess I did.
Here's your stick and a turnip.
Don't you live from like a lineage of farmers, Rad?
Yeah, but we like milk cows and stuff. We don't grow fucking like turnips and like let's grow turnips and carrots in the field.
He says it with such hatred. Turnips.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hate them so much.
Those turnip farmers.
Yeah, turnips don't need to exist. Like they're the one thing on earth.
All right, these are Rad's views, not the entire cast. Okay, just want to say that
for the World Makers
Consortium.
Yeah, if you need a little disclaimer coming up, these are expressed views of Rad. Any opinions are not associated with World Makers Consortium. We love turnips.
I love turnips and the farmers that farm them.
Turnips for what?
No.
All right, guys. Well, there's some exciting news this week, so we're gonna bring back this segment. So yeah, hold on to your butts, kids. Here we go.
Back from the dead, assholes! Oh, Boba's got himself a lightsaber now. Oh, make it two. Oh, red and blue. When you put it together, what does it make? Purple rain!
All right, so this week they finally announced some exciting TVC releases for us all to enjoy. But yeah, I know we're a little late in the game. I know Boss Bounty and all those, everybody on the internet's already covered these. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked for the Bale and Skull and what's her name? Something
Shin
Hati,
Hati.
Shen Hati or whatever. I mean, we're getting like, if you really, will probably buy more of those Mandalorian commando dudes just because I love army building those guys.
Oh,
So is
Oh,
the
yeah.
articulation better on these or something
They're
for the
TBC.
Mandos?
Well, no, they're just a re-release. There is some slightly different paint apps apparently. I don't see them
New
just
helmet,
offhand.
Okay.
new soft goods coloration, and new
Yeah, 'cause
armor colors.
I have the other TVC, the old,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
year's.
I got a few of those suckers there, but yeah, Bjorn definitely getting multiples of the Balin and the Shin. So it's like, and like right now, the Acolyte figures are going on clearance, so they make awesome Jedi bucks. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff on. I'm just stoked to get these characters because I don't know. I liked Ahsoka quite a bit. A lot of people complain about it, but I didn't. I don't really see the.
Wait a
the
minute,
issue
wait a
with
minute,
it.
wait a minute. You mean to tell me people complain on the internet about Star Wars somewhere?
Hey,
Somewhere.
Rad, I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
I even liked Acolyte, so you're not gonna love that. But I like anything Star Wars. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, I'll take whatever I
I'm
can
a
get.
little
I
picky,
just
but
watched Andor. Holy crap, guys!
So
For
good.
yeah,
world
so good,
building
man.
ideas,
Party, pal.
Yeah, man.
holy
Andor's
cow!
great.
Well, I was gonna watch it with Taylor, but we never have a chance. So we started watching Skeleton Crew, and I was like, I'm gonna watch Andor when she falls asleep, and then so I just watched all of it. I couldn't stop watching it.
It's super good.
Yeah, Andor, like for me, it was a little slow, but like just going back and like watching it for like this, like you said, the world building and stuff is really cool. And then it
Oh
actually
my
turns
gosh!
into a decent story. But yeah, I'm really digging this Balin skull. Like I was kind of hoping they were gonna do cloth goods, but it's not the end of the world, right?
They
Is
did go
any
out of
of
their
it?
way to show how flexible that material is. So I'm wondering if they're using a new um, fabric for the figures so that they can maintain some of that sculpt with it. But like they did twice, they were like, and look, the thing's really flexible. So
Well,
maybe this is a
Yep.
new
I
journey
thought,
with.
yeah, that might be because I was just gonna mention too, and you said that. I don't know if you noticed it, but I noticed the Jude Law's figure from Skeleton Crew. That coat feels a little different than some of the older TVC figures with trench coats. Like it seems like it's a little more pliable, but I don't know if it's just in my brain or
He was like $6 or $7 at one point.
yeah.
He's like $19 now on Amazon.
Yeah,
Like,
Really?
yeah, he went
I just took the
back
coat
up.
off of him, threw him in handcuffs. I don't know.
Yeah, that looks good. He does look
I'm
like a.
looking for mine that I had them somewhere.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm really digging these. So I don't know if they're not really Sith. They're like kind of like neutral or sort of like dark side leaning Jedi because they've got the orange lightsabers and not like the pure red ones. But no, I like
Hmm.
really hope they're gonna go with the Abeloth storyline in Ahsoka. That would be amazing. I'd love that series of from the expanded universe. Definitely very cool. So yeah, definitely looking forward to all of those. And then you're not
You
really
see,
gonna.
the Black Series are getting soft goods now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they're going hard on that on the Black Series stuff.
You just said
Crazy.
hard on.
But that's what I don't know. That's what the collectors
Hmm.
want, right? But like, there's nothing really
Yeah.
too special with like Captain Mister 501st here and stuff. Like it's an army builder. It's a kind of
Wait a
bummer.
minute. You said nothing too special?
What? Oh, it's just a 501st guy, isn't it? Am I missing
Oh,
something?
it's just the 501st guy. Okay.
I mean, he's on the new buck, man. It's like that's what we've been waiting
Oh,
on.
Brand new buck. We get a 501st figure, and Rad's like, just another clone. Jesus.
Oh, they had the New Hope Stormtroopers on Walmart for like $8. I forgot to share that, but they're pretty cheap.
Thanks
Or
for letting us know,
11.
bro.
Thanks, buddy.
Maybe
Thanks
they're-
for the heads up.
Maybe
Yeah,
they're
now-
11. Last time I
now
looked.
they're all gone. Thanks.
Christ,
No,
Josh.
they're probably still out there.
Look,
And oh yeah, but we're getting Admiral Pete. We got Admiral Pete coming too.
Ooh. There we go.
So yeah,
Yeah, nobody
another,
rush out to the stores and get those. Save some for the rest of us.
yeah, Admiral Peter. So yeah, we've got him now.
the,
So, yeah, it's good. It's
the
another
reason
Empire
why
figure.
the reason why I like that 501st buck is because of is a 501st, but also that means that they will have a license to print money if they do all the other uh, companies or whatever from the clones. You'll have the Siege Battalion. You'll have all those the yellow. I mean, the orange, the green, the purple. It's just like it's all going to be like coming out the woodwork now.
If it's one thing Hasbro likes to do, it's re-release figures that are slightly better than the ones we bought 2 years ago of the same. But I did see Collector 425 hop into the chat. So yeah, what's going on?
Naked boy. There's a naked boy.
Naked boy. And then we got CH Anthony's in the chat now as
What
well.
up, Ant?
But yeah, we'll move along here so we can get to the tour. But the next thing, so for you Phantom Menace or General Clone Wars fans, they are finally doing a 4-pack of the droids. So you got that coming down the pipeline. You got like 3 regular droids and Mr. Polka Dot chest there. So
I just want to throw this out there for everybody that's bitch moaning and complaining that they can't hold their blasters with 2 hands. Look at the droid all the way on the left or your right. And also, the plastic is so soft, you can just rotate it and he holds it. That's all you got to do. It doesn't, like, it would be nice if they put an articulated pin in the wrist or in the forearm, but it's a small figure. Just rotate the hands. Everybody carried on, screamed and cried. They gave us a battle droid that can stand on its own, brand new leg articulation, individual weathering across the board on there. They could have just released a plain set. And everybody bitch moaning and complained about the arm saying that they couldn't hold it with 2 hands. Do you not pose your figures? Pose them.
Yeah,
you could probably just heat gun that.
You don't even need to. You just turn it. It's soft plastic. You can rotate it a little bit. It'll be okay.
Even the OG battle droids going all the way back to the Phantom Menace releases, those are so rubbery. You can bend them all over. The originals suck. They don't stand. They definitely need stands.
The legs on the originals were atrocious.
I think so.
Like they were too thin.
Yeah.
And then it were just
or they were stuck together, bent in the package.
Yeah, I am super excited that these legs will be a lot better.
Oh yeah, they will be a vast improvement. But yeah, some heavy rumors coming down the pipeline too, or some more figures, which I'm really excited about. So I think we're gonna get the figures from Outlaws. That's a pretty solid rumor on those guys. More excited about the droid than I am. I honestly haven't played this game yet, so I can't even remember her name. But it's a nice, Vest. So it's a cool buck though. But I'm really excited about that. Was that Ultra Battle Droid or whatever they were called? I don't know. I'm not a
Commando or Super Commando.
Super Commando droid.
Maybe Commando.
But hey, dude, like this one, I'm stoked. If they come out with this next one, like I'm all over it. So Master Palm Krell, he ended up being a traitor. Spoiler alert. But no, this is awesome. I love this figure, and I've been looking for an extra of the decks or whatever to make a custom of this guy. But
didn't he win? Didn't he win the March Madness of last year?
He was one of the 25. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not I'm not saying you're saying it, but there's a lot of conjecture online. Like that's not associated with Hasbro at all.
Right.
I saw some people, online going, well, how come they haven't made the figures from the March Madness? Well, because it's not a Hasbro thing. It's just somebody's wish list that they compile and give to Hasbro and go, look at my status, Hasbro. Look what we did.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I have no doubt that Hasbro does like somewhat like look at some of that stuff sometimes. Like I know they do their own polls and stuff like that too from time to time.
Yeah.
Because that's just the way it is. But that is all the stuff coming down not all the stuff. They're re-releasing Bosk, Ahsoka, Anakin, like with his red lightsaber. And a few other ones coming down the pipeline for that too. Lots of stuff. And there's another army builder too, and I think it's heavily rumored that the Mim Band troopers are coming as a 4-pack too. So that would be really cool because that's an awesome look. Like it's always like it's like
they're on
like
the new blog too.
Yeah, cool. And on that new buck. But I always like that there's like something that's lower than a stormtrooper. It's like here's a bunch of shitty armor and go out and die or whatever you need to do, kind of thing. It's just kind of funny that there is a lower form than the stormtroopers. But there you go. That is your toy news for the week, folks. Without further ado, Matt, we are going to start looking at your stuff now. So
Pull it
I don't
out.
know if you want. Yeah, whip
Whip
it
it
out.
out, buddy.
Whip it out.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Let's,
Wow.
Like, whoa. Oh, hey there.
I don't.
All right.
I don't think he's even gonna need your instructions, Zilla.
Cool.
Oh, there we go. Off
I'll
we
go
are.
slow. I'll go slow like you're walking through.
Yeah, to bring us through slow, it might stop you for questions, but you can feel free to elaborate on what we're looking at. That is
So the first
Do you
one.
want to turn your camera or no?
Yeah, where's the button to turn my camera?
Oh, there you're up, Zilla.
I mean, like landscape. Do you want a landscape or no?
Is that
Yeah.
what that is?
Yes. That's beautiful. Well, hey, if you turn, okay.
Are we turning the camera around still, or what do you
It's
Professional.
however
guys.
he
We are
wants.
professional
Do
on
I hit?
this.
Do I hit the cam button?
No. So you're gonna go to more
More
settings,
settings, camera.
camera. Then you're gonna do the opposite of what it is. Like if it's front,
Okay,
then do
camera.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. That'll
Boom.
All
be full screen.
Perfect.
So we got a. That's a little awkward.
Ryobi good drill there. Nice.
Yeah. A med bay here with
That scales really
Marines.
well, that Ryobi.
Yes. The Marines getting some body scans. We got somebody in a back to tank. And then
Did you make that? Did you make that back to tank, or is that a release?
no, you know what? I think it's like a Power of the Force one. It's Luke Skywalker in there.
Okay.
So it's from like the 90s. And then these two guys, they went out on the weekend, got a little too crazy. They're waiting for a certain test because they got some space herpes.
Oh my.
Nice. Is that so? They'll throw them in that prison if they have space herpes next door.
Well, it's actually a supply area. Let me see if I can get in there.
That's where the antidote is.
Yeah.
The antidote. That's awesome, dude. When I looked at your stuff, I was like, this guy loves cargo. All of your cargo areas are like so filled out. I'm like, this is awesome.
You know what it is? It helps fill space.
Yes, it does. That's
Absolutely.
So we got just some guys getting ready to go guard stuff.
What's that floor panel there? Is that like just a shelf or something?
Yeah, I have this one's painted, but it's actually for aquariums. It's like for the bottom of an aquarium.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah. Totally going on Amazon after this to look up aquarium.
There's a bunch of different kinds too. Like
yeah,
you can get
like there's thin like these work good for 1/18 and 1/12. Just because they're not so big, but then there's bigger ones that like if you want to put vehicles or something on it.
Yes,
so cool.
Yes.
Little barracks here.
And those are Marauder bunk beds.
Yep, Marauder bunk beds. The Halo figures. I got some Joy Toy weapons racks there, but with Marauders guns on them.
That's so cool, man.
Nice.
You're right, Bjorn. Aquarium stuff is awesome for world building.
Holy shit! Look at the armory.
Oh, dude, look at this armory. This is nuts.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Are those? Sorry, I can't talk. Are those Halo? Are those Halo?
No.
Guns?
Well, so the ones on the walls are usually Halo ones that I glued on there because they're like out of scale for everything. The weapons in the racks are Marauders. It's the Marauders Halo rifle, but some of them have drum magazines on them, and then some of them have grenade launchers that I modded. Like, I'll go to see if this works.
I was wrong.
What were the what are those gun racks made from?
Joy Toy. The rack right here. It's Joy Toy.
The ones right next to those.
This one.
The ones that have them like the angled ones.
Go up. Those right there, like on top of the shelves.
Oh, these
are
Joy Toy. Yeah, they come with Joy Toy Mecha Depot.
Okay.
And then we got some little offices for the companies. They got.
Oh, dude, this looks so. I love the. lights.
I've used those racks before for ventilation too.
Oh yeah.
Because they look cool, like up against a wall.
Damn, dude, that's
good
great.
Lord, dude, look at all the warthogs.
Well, there's more. I just only put a couple out.
Holy crap!
I have an army building thing.
This man has got a full company battalion of Halos.
A bunch of Mantis tanks just hanging out.
This one I put a 3D printed cannon on top.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I always call those Max Metal Gears.
They do look like what is it, Metal Gear Ray from the game?
Yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, some.
Who's that purple guy?
There's like a new Batman like mech series that came out. But I put a 3D printed gun from Gaslands. Like if you just, and they have them on Thingiverse. Then we got the Marauders mech suit with this is actually one of the like original Marauders crowdsource for when they did their crowdfunding.
Oh, okay.
Figure,
Yeah, I do
right?
remember.
So it's like one of the original figures.
Nice.
With the mech suit and then G.I. Joe tripwire head.
Oh, that's really cool. And CH Anthony, yeah, I've got a bunch of those Marauder bunks, and I've put Joy Toy on them as well. So I think they would fit 4-inch figure as well.
And then that rack is from I don't know if you guys have Daiso stores near you.
Yes.
Like a Japanese, yeah. Like they have this stuff, so it makes like good scaffolding.
Hey, what's up?
Do they still have those down in the city, or are they all over in Jersey?
They're in the city, so it's like a haul for me. But when I get the chance, I gotta go.
Oh, what happened to Guardian of the Galaxy? He fell over.
Oh no, that's the admin.
Everybody that's here right now, do what Triple D Outpost says, or else hit that like button. That's really cool, man.
I love these Guardians of the Galaxy figures for troop builders, and they were they were cheap.
They're giving them away around Christmas and stuff.
Yeah,
like, man, they articulate too just enough. Like
and if you cut the hands off and drill, you can put Marauders' hands on them.
You're a monster.
Yeah. In fact, the one in here.
Could you plug? The ones where the Marauder sells the forearm ones. Could you plug those into those?
Yeah, I got one of those. I'll show you.
Okay, because I have some of that. I'll do that.
I just had him here. Yep.
Thanks for swinging by to say hey, Tone.
There we go. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I wondered. Thank you.
Yeah. You gotta. There's going to be a little gap unless you cut out some more of the arm.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just drilled I don't know. It's like the tiniest drill bit just to get because the peg's a little bit different.
Okay.
Nice.
This guy, man. These are
light drill.
Pilot. Yeah. So these things were amazing. And then the Valaverse turret on top.
Oh, that is cool. I never even thought.
That's great.
Those are like $8 on Amazon right now. The Buzz Lightyear drill. So,
they're so much bigger than you think. When mine came, I was like, "Holy shit!" Mine showed up in a box, and I was like, "Holy, what the hell?" Like,
that is crazy, dude.
Wow, dude.
And then it's lit too. So if I had the other there, and then
wait, step back just a little bit. I just want to see this. It's just a madness, man. This is insane.
I know.
Yeah. Hold on.
Jesus.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Now, do you have your union card in order to work there, or?
You're phony. It's way too clean in there. You're fake. Nope.
I spent all day cleaning up.
Hey, Abby, thanks for stopping by.
They have all the unions. The union guys are all where is it? The Marauders. So I just use those as the union bosses. They're like unions and syndicates that do
is one of those guys Jimmy Hoffa?
No, he's buried.
Oh yeah.
And it can't be a shipyard without ships. So this is the keel getting laid down for a ship, and then these will go like that.
Oh, dude, that thing's gonna be massive.
So so that'll be one. And then
I can't wait to see that get finished. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
I had this design as a prototype, and then I was like, I want to be able to get into the containers. So I have one on the other shelf that's better.
Hey, Matt, I don't think you're gonna fit, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get in there like you think you are, man.
Yeah.
But take pictures, please. Wait, go up again. What was up? What was the red thing?
Yeah,
These
that was- that's
3D
cool.
printed.
No,
Oh, no,
back the ship.
Talking about the thing with the capsule or whatever.
Hey, you got enough armadillos, dude? Jesus.
That's why I couldn't get one.
No, you gotta look. Sometimes they were showing up at not Ross, the other one, like not TJ Maxx.
Marshalls.
Yeah, Marshalls. You know, and they were $13, something like that. So
Oh,
then I got that.
Oh, there's a Star Tours ship.
Yeah,
I got
Can you go
one, but
over
apparently
to
you
the-
got the rest of them.
Can you go to the left to the? Is it like Big Ten Ben? Yeah, that white thing. Yes. What is on top of that? Is that a Razor Crest?
yeah. I just
Dude,
landed.
I have both of those. That's such a good idea.
I just did that to put it like store it.
It looks cool like that.
This I think I'm going to paint and turn into a ship for predators because I looked and
Oh.
their ships are kind of like rounded.
It does look like a
Okay.
Predator ship. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah,
Cool.
and then if I don't do that as the predator ship, I'll use one of these. The
Oh, that's
the
what is
Fox.
that? That's
It's
cool.
the Fox from Batman. It was for 6-inch figures, but
Oh, that's
What?
crazy, man. That's an awesome. It looks like a Sith ship or something.
Yeah.
yeah, I was going to use it for Mandalorian too, like a stealth attack ship one, and then I got a
So
Batwing.
you're rocking like
Nice.
2 of them.
Yeah,
Brad's like, it looks like you get 2.
yeah. And then I got some of those.
Oh, amp suits back there. Those are those the old Mattel ones or the McFarlane ones?
These are This is one of the Mattel ones,
Oh yeah. I got a bunch of those.
and then that's the Mattel one, and then the rest are all the McFarlane ones.
Wow, they go together really well.
Yeah,
they do.
you know, these
Nice.
don't have lights on them, and then I got a bunch of these Jurassic Park trucks. They were
Oh
on
yeah.
clearance for
Oh,
like
yeah.
$10. You know, so it's like I got a bunch
Yep.
of
Dude, you
those.
have so much space, bro.
This is
You
awesome.
have like 35 trucks in there, dude.
And then this is
Uh,
one of the cargo ships. So this is the second version because I wanted to be able to have like access to inside to be able to put stuff in.
this is awesome.
Of course.
But it's just you just use bins, just get like Sterlite bins or whatever, and then the frame for the ship is 2x3, and you just frame out a frame for it, and then you just screw the bins to it. I got somebody
Yeah,
else.
those are nice
These-
lines too for like those on the.
Is that EVA foam?
This?
Yeah.
No,
No, that's a tote.
hard plastic. It's a
Oh.
plastic tote.
Oh my god,
Yeah, hold
that's awesome.
on.
I get it now.
And then
That's
you
awesome.
can see the frame now. It's just 2x3s, and then it's
Oh,
like
that's
6 inches in between. So
Such
And
a
you could just
massive
put
scale
ships in
too.
there, and
yeah, I could throw stuff in there if I wanted, or
Little cargo or something.
well, you could have like mechanics working on stuff in there. Yeah.
or I could take the fish tank stuff and build deck.
Yeah.
That's
Do that, and then this goes.
Wow, dude.
It's
Are
pretty
you
dope.
gonna paint those, or is it gonna be kind of imperial?
This probably not. This one will probably just get like all gray. Just kind of like
Okay.
but if I do another one, yeah, I have stickers I could slap on it too, like to make it like their cargo companies or whatever. But
Oh, look at this nonsense here. Holy
Jesus, bro.
crap.
I have like 2 of those. Those are so big.
they were like, oh, these are the smaller ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
These are the Imagine X ones, but you can cram in a 118 figure depending on the figure. Like
So you got a whole
Guardian-
fleet.
yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy ones will fit in here, and like some of them I modded, but like I like to use Technic parts for stuff.
Oh yeah.
You just glue it. You glue the Technic part, and then you can. So I have like a radar dome that can come off. For like sensors and stuff.
Oh yeah. Great idea.
Now, Matt, I do have to ask: Are you, because your name is New Brooklyn? Are you in Brooklyn?
No, I'm close.
Okay.
but not.
Yeah, I was going to ask if the mayor knew you were illegally operating a parking garage underneath. Like,
Yeah.
I'm no snitch. I'm just saying, you've got like
Congestion
5,000
pricing.
vehicles parked in your home.
Yeah.
Space,
awesome.
the ultimate restriction.
And do you have something laid on top of the grate?
On this grate?
Yeah.
It's plywood and then the grate on top of it.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That looks really cool.
You could cut out, like it'll hold a little bit of weight, but not like too much, so you have to reinforce it. And then this is kind of like some stuff I've been working on as like a refinery. And it's just like craft stores will have like $1, $2 tubes. Got this one from Dollar Tree, and then
Nice.
And then there's tubes that come with some of the flooring for the aquariums too.
yeah, sometimes. And then this is like
wow, that's cool. I feel like I'm gonna go on Amazon after here, and they'll be sold out of fish aquarium.
yeah. I bought a couple like 2 weeks ago because I put on Instagram what they were, and I was like, oh, I should probably buy some before. And then this I made like a little.
Dude,
That's dope.
that is cool.
Like a little reactor.
Discotheque.
Yeah, it's just disco lights from the dollar store with a cup from Target, and then some Lego bits.
I like your setup, man. You're like me. You're like, oh, look at this in the cheap section. Let's see what we can build with that.
Look at that, those cargos.
Fan man, I don't want him to ruin our friendship. You're not leaving me, right?
I'm already looking at driving down to the city on Sunday. I don't know, man.
He lives closer. He's got more space.
He's got way more vehicles parked in his house than you do. I'm just saying.
Wow, man, I love the
cargo. Now, are all those little containers? Are those like the the blind pack-ins, or are those? What are they?
These are from like you can get them at Michael's or Walmart has them back in like the office supply section.
Okay.
And they were like 88 cents. And then
I get you.
Yeah, so some of them I have where I can open them up, and then some of them are just glued shut.
That's wild, man.
And then I got these things right here. The closest thing you can find to a 118 shipping container. They're tissue boxes.
Oh,
they're what boxes?
Yeah. Tissue boxes. Like you just go on.
Aren't they like $20 a piece, bro?
Yeah. No, wait, you know what? No. They were like 13, 15. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And they're like 50% off. Those look good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's insane, man.
Cranes all over the place. And then,
just the scale of like that ship alone is going to be insane. I love all the little cranes you got set up.
What's it? Shipyards got to have cranes.
Sure does, man.
Yeah.
What's that red and silver? Is that like Brooder or something?
No. This was, I don't remember the brand, but it was like $19 on Amazon. I think they have the same one at like a Hobby Lobby.
Fuck Hobby Lobby.
You painted it.
No. It comes silver and red.
Oh,
I put the tube in, and it's like wire loom tubing with a dowel in there just to give it a little more rigidity.
Oh wow, dude!
Hey, we don't use words like that. That's a big word.
What, rigidity?
Yep.
And they all got working.
That is crazy.
Somewhat working hooks sometimes.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
Hey, nice job. That guy's fired. He didn't show up for the show, man.
Yeah. So, yeah. What else?
Throw him off the top of the crane.
Some of the Ned Keys. Work. This one's going to file an OSHA complaint.
Oops.
Robots get workers' comp too.
Oh, damn.
They have feelings.
They have feelings. Robots are people too.
Droid sentience front.
And then that.
That's a cool bench.
Yeah. 3D printed. It was a 28 millimeter bench that I made bigger. And then
Nice.
Now, before you, all right, so you 3D print stuff, most of that, everything.
not everything. I mean, I 3D print some stuff, but not like I have
Like,
print, but it's
well,
not.
before you started 3D printing, were you doing it as like covering as much space as you are now? Because I noticed with Rad, when he started 3D printing, he was getting so much more done, like than he was before.
I'm trying to no, because you know what? The first things that I started printing were boxes, like
Okay.
boxes and weapons, and that's pretty much like I don't print. Like I don't print the Joy Toy sets. Like these are all the. It's Joy Toy set. It's not the because you
Yeah.
can get the files. Like I didn't print any of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I could. I feel like I'm impatient, so I'd be like, oh, it takes too long. Like when I slice it and it's like, oh, it's 24 hours. I'm like, I'm not waiting 24 hours. So you know.
Yeah, that's kind of the setback of 3D printing, but I know what it's like to wait, man. I've done
Yeah.
some pretty epic size ships. So
And then something that I'm working on is turning these into lockers.
oh,
They're for like 164 like Hot Wheels cars,
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
and they link together. But if you turn them that way, it's a decent locker. So
Famine's
you
gonna
can
do that.
put you can put little shelves of food in there and make
yeah,
a cool
yeah, I
fridge,
had food somewhere, but hard to do
cooler
with one.
at a
And then,
restaurant or something.
I posted about these things. Sonic had like a weird figure and like a mystery figure thing, but that's like a perfect escape pod.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Mhm.
was thinking.
You know, like
Red
Get in there.
Rocket.
It's gonna blow.
it'll fit in there. Yeah, so
That's cool.
that's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then like I use this to cover the boxes. Like
Oh
the
yeah.
static vent. I know Famine has it like had it up for a while, you know.
Yeah, it was behind their insulation covers for
Yeah, for attic. Like
soffits.
raptor venting is what it is.
Yep.
But yeah,
Okay.
but it's great. It's great for world building because it covers a lot of space. Like it takes paint, you know, and like this is just great paint that I just brushed on there real quick. But like,
And it's got those nice like industrial sci-fi lines already.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The
A
other
lot.
stuff is just
pretty
So
much
much.
it. Holy cow, that was insane, dude.
yeah.
You
And then
covered
like
a lot of space, bro.
Oh,
this,
that's smart.
yeah, I put them up in between the. They're not raptors. They're I don't know. Some carpenter's gonna yell at me for not knowing the term of the thing that goes across the basement. But
Joist?
Beam?
Like
joist,
the
yeah, the
like
joist.
floor joist?
Floor
Yeah.
joists.
And then in my mind, these are like there's offices.
Evan and Joyce.
Yeah, you know, but it's a good way to stay. If you don't have a lot of space, it's a good way to like store stuff, and then like it looks like it's in the world, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Because
cool.
I can get, you know, like, you know, and then it's
Yeah.
like a corridor.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's hard to
dude.
do one handed, but yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, really clever
There's a lot of
stuff.
planning here, man.
Yeah. Manic nights, you know, like.
Feel you there.
Yeah.
That is nuts. Yeah, so do you store a lot of figures on hand, or you pretty much use stuff as you get it?
No, I have storage. Hey, let me see if I can pan around this way.
I think you'd probably be the first world builder that used everything up as you got it, if you did. But
You know, and then I have like this is all my figures.
Oh,
You know,
nice. Wow.
so I
What a
got
stockpile.
yeah, and then like you know, just some aliens, William Marines. I got G.I. Joe. I got you know, but I built that so that I could have like if I want to do a scene with different stuff, I could put Colonial Marines out, or I could put Halo figures and things like
That's
that.
smart.
Yeah. And then I have like bins underneath the piers. I call them piers, the tables. But
Oh yeah.
I want to eventually get rid of those and then put more levels in because then I can put more. I could put more.
So
Clips, I could put more scenes.
in your mind, are you like right now walking in water or is it air?
No, so in my mind, we're in a cave. Okay,
Okay.
like a canyon, like the shipyard's in a canyon to protect it. The floor is the floor of the cave. The ceiling is the ceiling of the cave, and then like behind me, where the door would be to leave to like my house, would be like the way out.
Okay.
So like a ship coming in would like come in this way and then get assigned to a pier and then like turn
That's so
in.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Wow.
That's so cool, dude.
Dude, I can't wait to see your progress on that massive ship. Like that's such a good idea. Like,
so I had built ships with this because what happened was I didn't want to pay for like giant ships from Hasbro because I'm like I'm not paying hundreds of dollars for it just because I was like God, I'd rather buy other stuff. So I
absolutely.
was like I could make myself. It was also a time they didn't I didn't want to wait for the 2 years for them to do it. I was like I could probably make one out of like wood and stuff. So I
Awesome.
saw these at the dollar store and I was like, oh man, that kind of looks like the blockade runners like sides, you know?
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, all right, let me see what I can come up with. And I made one of these that was this table's about 6 or 7 feet long. And I made one that was like 7.5 feet long, but I was like, it's too big. Like it just took up too much space.
Wow.
So then
That's awesome.
Mm.
Super awesome.
Oh,
Yeah. Before we shut your tour down, show them how many Ned Bees you got. We were talking about for the show.
Let me.
This is
he's like 635.
Ned bees. Okay, I for some reason, man, my ears heard dead bees, and I was like, oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah. Oh, there
He
he
goes
is.
over to the. Oh my! What the? You are crazy.
Holy shit!
I was like, oh, I got like 20 when I went to the States. There's like 4,000 there.
Oh my god! That is awesome.
They can either warm the peg and wind up in the dump, or they can wind up in my basement.
Everybody say thank you to Matt. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
I saved all the Ned Bees from the dump.
Somewhere
this makes like if you look at that ship, it makes it look like how big the scale of the ship is going to be. It's going to be like Snowpiercer type size, man.
Oh,
like,
right. Yeah.
Somewhere he's got all of the Atari 2600 ET cartridges.
No. No, but in 30 years, when everyone's like, I wish I had a Ned B, why didn't anyone save those? My kids will be like,
oh, yeah. You'll be like rolling up in your limo because you made a fortune on.
Yeah. I'm definitely not doing what that guy did where he melt them all, right? Like, wasn't it
all the vintage Star Wars figures, he melted them in an aquarium into
yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
So, yeah.
It was friggin' wild.
That is impressive, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool, man. But yeah, thanks for giving us a tour of your awesome station. So everybody make sure you go and follow New Brooklyn Naval Yard on Instagram so you can get updates on his absolute friggin' insanity here.
Yeah,
that's really awesome, man. Like such huge, like I like it because it's like you can feel like the scale, like on your like those massive ships, and it's just like all the little dudes running around and stuff. Like it's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Right on, right on. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I don't like it because you have way more space than I do, and I'm a little jealous. So
yeah, well,
there you go.
You guys can come over and play.
Sweet.
He's literally got a port in that room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, literally. Like it is a New Brooklyn Naval Yard.
Yeah, it is. It's not actually that much space. I think it's only about 8 feet by like 12 feet. I think I just like maximized the space as best I could.
Yeah, it's not the size; it's how you use it.
Yeah,
Well, they lied to you.
I never heard that.
They lied to you. Right on, right on. Well, yeah. Well, that was an awesome tour, dude. That was great. And then
thank you for showing that to us.
You are welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we got a little bit more show to throw at everybody here, but no, that was absolutely awesome. So yeah, make sure you go over and follow New Brooklyn Naval Yard on Instagram, and yeah, give Matt some love there. Follow him, and you're not currently doing anything on YouTube other than World Makers Consortium.
Guest appearances only.
Oh, there we go. Exclusive. We have exclusive
Hey,
right.
I don't know if I zoned out or something, but what got you into this?
My dad has collected toys and did models when I was younger, and then when I was younger, there was like a fine scale modeler that somebody had done in like with Star Wars figures. They did like a hanger, right? And I remember like reading this at like I don't know, like 8 or 9, and being like, "That's so cool." And then my dad and I built a table in our basement that I like put my GI Joes and stuff on.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and then I kind of fell out of collecting. I joined the military. I was in the military. I got retired, and then it's kind of like my therapy.
Oh yeah.
I'll just come down and just butts around with stuff and be like, "Oh, okay, I'll do this. I'll do that." So.
Yeah, that is awesome, dude. That's such yeah.
That's why everything's so
organized.
precise, man. Military.
No, I think this is a disaster. Like I'm like,
well, it's not. It's very nice.
Yeah, you gotta my place, or go to Zilla's, where you're tripping over dinosaurs. Well,
is that a problem though? Is that really a problem?
No, it's not. It's not.
The two big Jurassic Park dinosaurs are with the kid stuff in the other room.
Oh man!
Like one of these boxes is like all raptors.
So that storage. I've seen different people. It's like a life hack, right? Like a storage method. But it's it's a great idea, and it matches in. It looks like, there's big like block ceiling.
It's like big shipping containers. And the cool thing is, like, this is roughly the same ones that like I build the ships out of. So it looks like there's like
it all meshes together in a kind of cohesive way.
And I've been putting like on the bottom, like stuff that I have up in the sky, I'll put like antennas and stuff just hanging down. So eventually like run cord to them. And
I have like one like bottle hanging down that's like a tank or whatever, but I could definitely throw some antennas up. And now I'll probably
whatever,
do that.
man. I'm sure you're way more creative than that. So
and then the other thing, in the summer when it's warmer, like these, and I've shared it on Instagram, like these containers, right? Like you can totally make like buildings out of them, where like the top half, and then you just make a door out of whatever. You could do it out of cardboard, chipboard, whatever.
Yeah, there's actually a guy on IG that gets the bigger ones and makes people custom gonk droids.
Oh yeah,
the little feet, because they totally look like that, right?
It's funny.
So, yeah, he builds these like life-size gonk droids, little lights and stuff on them. They're really cool.
Yeah.
But, no, that was very impressive.
That's cool.
Thank you for showing us that. So we're going to move on to one of our last segments of the night. So enjoy the new intro, and here we go.
These are some nice adults, you booba.
Look, Jar Jar, it is very important that you never speak to me again.
What's that happened to you? You burn your face?
Jar Jar.
Annie Popelli, what's that happened to you?
Jar Jar, homie, my main man, quickly. Before the Separatists attack, get into the escape pod.
Hey, if this is escape, then we're the pod.
I always love that scene. But yeah, we're gonna get into our shout outs for the night first. So our first shout out is Timbo Toys and this fantastic custom that he's made of this trench coated gangster. What are those guys called? Pig face people or something?
Yeah.
The what?
What's that alien called that this is? It's not a Bothan. What are those guys called? So, Timbo, what the hell is this thing called? Tell us in the chat. But no, very
Snivians.
Cool. Snivians, right.
Did you Google that, Brian?
No, that's one of my favorite aliens.
Yeah, there's Timbo the Snivian. Yeah, so same species as Snaggletooth, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah,
yes. Yep.
All right. Our next shout out for the evening goes to what do you got here, Zilla? What are these items?
Oh shit. That is from TWRP, is that right? Warp Refueling Port.
There you go.
Yeah. And yeah, he painted them the colors of our drinks, the World Makers Consortium drinks. So I took some pictures and put the
Nice.
labels on.
Got the
And
That's
also
cool.
the diorama behind it he made. And that
Oh, that's
floor is just a piece of paper.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely go check out Zilla's post on Instagram. He's got a lot more pictures. Obviously, I just did a screen capture. So, yeah, man, go check that out. Very cool stuff. And our next shout out goes to Devastation Station. So he's working with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just loved how he just like roughed it up a bit, like drew the Mandalorian skull on there and stuff, like or
Mhm.
What up,
Mythosaurus.
Adrian?
But yeah, some nice weathering and stuff. And then yeah, definitely go check out his Instagram and his he's got these like floating platforms that we were calling floaters coming down from the ceiling. So yeah, he's definitely got some cool stuff going on there. So yeah, shout out to Adrian. Great job, buddy. And then our friend Adam, the lead will walk the earth, he made these out of cardboard and they look friggin' fantastic.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely looks like that corrugated metal and stuff. But definitely check his videos out. He makes me jealous. He's such a good host. You can go check his channel out on YouTube, and he has some really really great videos about a couple of the builds that he's done so far. He's done like a Warhammer dilapidated cathedral kind of build and like a little town. It's really cool. Kind of reminds you like a level of Call of Duty or like Rainbow Six or something like that. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, definitely check that out. Next one goes to Josh Zombie, and I love the design of this Mandalorian. This is like such a dope looking figure.
That does look cool.
Yeah, like great color scheme. Like I love and he like braved the elements. He like actually crawled out in the snow to take a picture. So he needs to get some props there. But yeah, very cool figure, Josh Zombie. And then next up for shoutouts, we got Mud Scuffer. So yeah, normally Mud Scuffer sends me Star Wars pics, but I was creeping his Instagram and I love this Leatherface picture he did up here with the bodies lying in the back of the van, I guess. But even the license plate says Mud Scuffer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, great shot. Oh, you just scared Zilla, so Zilla's not gonna be able to see all this shit.
What
And then,
Star Wars episode is that from?
Star Wars Revenge of the Chainsaw.
Okay.
Yeah, so you probably haven't seen it. They only released it in Canada on VHS and
That's fair.
Betamax, so you probably haven't seen that one yet.
Betamax.
Like the
Yeah,
holiday
no,
special.
It's like the holiday, especially like the one you don't want to see. But next up, if we got another one here, I'm not sure when the slides are going to run out, but we'll figure it out. So we've got Mos Eisley Photography, and he's got this happening bar. So if you go check this post out on Instagram, he's jumped on that train of people using the AI to animate the action figures. So those tentacles were actually like moving and stuff, and there was like things bubbling. It's a really cool shot. So definitely go check that out for sure. And then Numa City with Fat Red Foo. I'm not sure what the collaboration is here, who made what or who sent it to who, but loving the furniture, loving the bar, and I like how he's got the little light bar set up. So this is work in progress.
So those are the same people.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, Red
God.
Red is the one who owns Numa City.
Yes, it's Numa City. I get it now, man. I don't know.
Jesus
It's been a long
Christ.
week. I'm sorry. The Canadian's coming out now. I've had like 3 alcoholic iced teas, so I can't help it. And then we'll see if we have another one here. Do we have another one? Oh yeah, Lord of Thane. He made this like hamster man or gopher man or whatever, and it's sort of based on that, or it is based on the
Basil.
from well, that was
Capybara?
yeah, capybara. No, that little
Acolyte.
yeah. Oh, it was Acolyte, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the head is a capybara though.
Oh, is it?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Like
From Boss Fight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we're professional guys.
I don't know. I don't have much experience with Crossfade Studios, but personally. But folks, yeah, that is our shout outs for the week. And we are coming up in the hour, but unfortunately I have to throw another segment at you because we've got to talk about the World Maker Consortium Challenge. So here we go.
That's you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Chain up the whatever you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
right, coming at you. So we have a challenge going on. It's a death race. It goes till February 28th of 2025. So that's next month. You still got a whole month. We're getting people to create death speeders in the spirit of Mad Max or Death Race, that kind of thing. We're going to use Dom's Actionverse game to kind of decide the races. It's going to be sort of a stripped down version. I'm going to work with Dom on. So it's races. There's going to be everybody racing heats. Those champions move on to the next heat. And the grand prize is $100 Amazon gift card in your currency. So I hope nobody in America wins it and I get to buy a Canadian one, but that's not going to happen. So there you go. But yeah, so the rules, there's really no, like, we're not doing like any, like, it's not like super rules, but we're asking you to make a vehicle. You're going to have a pilot, at least a pilot. You can have a co-pilot. You're going to probably want a co-pilot because it will be a chance that your pilot will be knocked out or killed or something. So you'll need somebody to take over or you will lose the race automatically. Yeah, but other than that, rules are pretty loosey goosey. It can be any size, but just keep in mind that the size of your vehicle or how many weapons doesn't necessarily determine its superiority. It will be put to the dice. So the dice will be deciding the fate of your vehicle in the race.
So luck.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the way
Alright.
it goes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm gonna call mine the superstition.
The superstition that'll automatically make the dice rolls better, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Superstition shit.
as far as we've been
Super-
determining, I think every driver and co-pilot is going to be given a certain amount of points. So it'll be up to you to distribute that between between the shielding and the weapons and like kind of the speed of the vehicle and stuff. So you're going to have to distribute your points. So if you want to put like, you know, out of 10 points, you want to put 7 in defense. So you're going to be bouncing, you're going to be repelling these attacks a lot better than, but your attacks are going to be weaker. Everyone's going to have hit points. We'll figure it out when we, next month when we do that. So at the end of the month, actually. So probably be about mid-March by the time some of the first heats start, but that's the challenge. And we're going to roll through some inspiration for you guys real quick. So here's most of, well, I think I missed a couple, but here's most of the people. So this is David Dunn. He's done kind of a pod racer inspired speeder with a Jawa. It looks like some kind of AK-47 poking out the front there. But yeah.
Nice.
And then next up, we've got Lord of Thane. This is a work in progress shot. I don't have anything like a little more up to date. But yeah, so this is his ship and his pilot, co-pilot. We also, so yeah, this was Fat Red Foo. And yeah, he's just got this monster demon rig with like prisoner cages. Like, go check out his post on it. He's got a lot more, and that's actually remote control too. So he left that function in it. He's got a video over on his Instagram of him driving it around. So that's really cool. And then next up, we've got Pirates of the Galaxy. So he used the Batman thing with a Y-wing engine stuck to it, and yeah, so he's working on that. He's got a pilot, co-pilot, and yeah, I should get some better shots of this one. And next up, so Macon Hicks used the same vehicle as Pirates, but he's got like, yeah, he's got lots of weapons on it. So yeah, you got this
He
guy.
makes some really fun stuff.
This really reminds me of like a sci-fi version of the Mad Max Black on Black, like big time. So I really like this one. This is really cool. And then he's got
Super good.
his pilot and co-pilot there ready to rock and roll with their probably a pit droid or something. And yeah, so I think is Making Hicks the one that does those robots?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, so he's doing those crazy robots, and we got all sorts of stuff. And then we also had Triple D Outpost. We got his. It's actually a vintage GI Joe Snowcat.
Snowcat, nice.
Yeah, so it turned out really good. And I like this because my speeder is a Thunder Machine, so I like using the old GI Joe. So he's got his little crew there working on it.
Awesome.
But yeah, definitely very stoked for this. Thank you guys for your contributions to the race so far. And yeah, I'm looking forward to bending some fenders and grinding some metal, and we'll see who comes out on top at the end of it. But yeah, there we go. Well, I think, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. I want to thank New Brooklyn Naval Yard for coming out, Matt. We'll have you back again for sure. Updates. We got some roundtables coming up. It was a great talking to you. And
Oh,
yeah, now why I can't find armadillos and NBNY. Great.
Hey, make sure you don't exit out when we end this. You gotta wait a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
We usually chat a little bit after.
Don't you
We don't
leave
want to
us,
lose
man.
Zilla gets touchy about that stuff. He's like, I think he hates me because he left.
I don't think a lot of people don't know.
Hates my guts. But as usual, yeah, you can go support us on Patreon, help keep the lights on. You can go buy over to TeePublic, buy some WMC merch, some Zilla merch, some Famine merch, and
Some
some
rad
Rad Toys
merch.
Galaxy merch. Yeah, we got all the merch over there. Yeah,
Merch.
so yeah, and then you can check out Whip Wednesday, Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we've been having a little bit of a rough go with it lately. So hopefully that's all sorted out. We get back to doing that show. You can check out
And
Brian's show Sunday night. And
I have a new show.
oh, well, I
Every
know what it is, but you can tell the
yeah,
people.
every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Grown Ass Men Toys, myself, Marvelous, Comrade, sometimes Collector, we're talking wrestling. So it's Raw Wrestling Recap. So come
So
check it
be
out.
specific now. You boys are only talking about that New York promotion, WWF, right? And you're not talking about all wrestling.
Now we do talk about a lot of all wrestling because it does come up, but we focus on the card from the night before, from Monday night, since it's on Netflix now, and we talk all wrestling. There is some toy talk because there's wrestling toys because we have a "Would you buy it" section of the show, and there's usually toys involved. And yeah, it's fun, man. And this week we got the main event, so we're gonna talk about the recap of that, and then we're gonna recap Monday all on Tuesday night.
Very
So,
cool.
and the best part is his comrade doesn't know anything about wrestling, so he's like throwing out what he thinks is going on. So, but
That's
he's
like
willing to try it out, so it's kind of fun.
That's like when you guys talk about wrestling or Power Rangers on here. I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about, dude. Like at all, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know. I watched Power Rangers with my son, but yeah. So I'll leave it a little buggy here
So
before I left. So there's probably you can check out the Skeleton's Tomb also Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will probably be going on there a little more often. But just kind of swinging by here and there. I've been given an open invite, so there's about a 50-50 chance I'll be there on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for at least a little bit. And then stay tuned, moving towards the spring. Deadman and I have a probably monthly show coming out to start with, and it's going to be pretty wild and wacky and not what we're doing here, but just as fun. And yeah, I think that's going to shut her down for the night. Everybody, thank you for supporting the channel, coming out, having a good time with us, I guess. And thank you to our guests and all the hosts on the show tonight. And yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up. So until next time, build on, take it easy, and we will see you again, everybody.
everybody.